push as he's dropped at the 17. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Powell, pass complete. George Pickens with it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second down, Howell now. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Washington on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Another throw for Howell.
Oh.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off the way to maintain control.
Bro, can you hear me?
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
You did say that my shit ain't been lagging, but it's definitely trying to lag out. I hope this bitch don't lag out.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Ooh, good D.
Intercepted, intended for Hill. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. Not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. And they go play action with Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now throwing on first down here. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, who is that quarterback you using?
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Is he a rookie or something? Okay. Because I got Washington, but I got Carson at fucking quarterback.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Damn. You ain't trade him to me?
Return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
When did you come? He did. He traded me. Dude for a first-round pick. I traded him the 5th overall pick.
Happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. On the screen, this is Edmonds. The Dolphins
Yeah, he traded him. Damn, I did.
Seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Listen, I took it. I say for the 5th overall pick, I take Allen.
Throwing again on second down. Tua. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington rush gets home. And the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Bro, I ain't never seen no punt block.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Thomas brings it in. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. He's got this to Pickens. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
And
wow.
Incomplete, and that is
man, that's some bullshit. That was supposed to be picked.
Halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This one fielded at the 5. And no chance to get away as they'll...
his credit report. Fine could score.
But I have a different take on why it's something that I think Nick will have.
Okay.
Look, I'm sure it bothers Russ that Patrick Beverly, who hasn't been half the player that Russ has been historically, 10%, and has been there for, what, 2 weeks, is coming in there acting like he's Isaiah Thomas. Like, the bad boy Pistons leader, right? Getting everybody in. And I'm sure, but I'm sure that rubs him the wrong way. But that's not the big deal. This is bigger than that. This episode, Nick, is a harbinger of what's to come. And what it is that Russell Westbrook is not built to control. And that's what they're asking him to be. Last night, in 25 minutes, he took 3 shots. They want Russ to be a role player, and I think he's sincere. I think he's going to try. I think he's going to say the right things, but it is not in him. He doesn't have the mentality, the makeup, or to be honest, even the skill set. Yeah, he does. And so where it's going to come out, Nick, is things like this: body language, facial expressions, size. And I'm going to give you an example that both of you this will drive the point home. If you were all of a sudden asked by the producers, you know what, Nick, just moderate. Let's introduce the topics. Let Chris and Wilds handle the debate, giving their opinions. You just drop the topic as an idea. I don't even know if you drop, but maybe you drop it.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Even if you wanted to, you couldn't
do it.
And that's what Russell Westbrook he can't. Like Allen Iverson couldn't.
No.
And that's what they're going to. This is a harbinger of things to come in LA.
Listen, so it's something on every level. On every level, it's something. First of all, Patrick Beverly, stop. What? Instead of being a good leader? Hold on a second here. Sometimes it is recognizing your surroundings and sometimes managing up and managing down. And I don't know who made Patrick Beverly a manager, but he made himself one. And if you have any self-awareness whatsoever, you recognize, you know what? Let me, if I'm going to, at the end of the season, be the guy getting everyone together. Let's slowly dip our toes in the water. Let's slowly build some team chemistry. Let's build some community. Not in the preseason already be barking at guys about defensive assignments and huddling up. So, Nick, why did LeBron and Anthony Davis listen? Because LeBron and Anthony Davis have 2 things going for them. Russ is not right now. One is they are so far and away, not only historically better players than Patrick Beverly, but still currently so much more valuable and important better players than Patrick Beverly that they can almost play. They can, what's the word? I'm not play a charade too long word, but it's not a big deal. Exactly right. They can pay lip service. Okay, Pat, whatever you want. The other thing is, Patrick Beverly's not coming for any of their minutes. Patrick Beverly's not coming for any of their shots, not coming for anything. Beverly, so it's something that Beverly is going to get on everybody's nerves, and while LeBron might be able to deal with it in a preseason game that doesn't really matter, let him bark at LeBron in the 4th quarter of a game that does matter and see how it works.
He will, probably.
Of course he will, because he thinks every team is the Timberwolves, where he also thinks he is the reason the Timberwolves made the leap, not Anthony Edwards. Because he's just totally delusional about where he is. But here's the other thing that's a problem. Because what Drew said is correct. Russell Westbrook, while he's been a professional and he's been a good soldier throughout this, does not want to be there. Nobody wants to be somewhere they are not wanted or somewhere they are not needed. And I don't think Russell Westbrook thought he was going to end up starting the year with the Lakers. But he is going to end up starting the year with the Lakers. And the reason, the last point was, I think it's something is, I think it is that the Lakers not get off to a brutal start. And their first handful of games, Warriors, Clippers, Blazers, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Nuggets, and New Orleans. Wow. That's now the West as a whole is brutal, but that could be 2-5. That could be 1-6. Like the only one in there that you are certain the Lakers are better than. Portland's the these things to happen. I do not think the Lakers are going to miss the playoffs, and I obviously do not think they're going to win the title. But if I'm forced to, if you were telling me one of those two guys is going to happen, then I'll say win the title. Because some things would have to happen. They'd have to trade Russ. Anthony Davis and LeBron would have to stay healthy, right? Those are the things that would have to happen. I believe LeBron's going to play more than 60 games this year. I don't think LeBron's going to suffer another injury. Anthony Davis, that's a coin flip. He's saying the right thing. I push back on LeBron. Sure. But do you think there's going to be built-in days for him to take off? Yes. Like injury prevention days? Yes. I think LeBron is going to go through this year without suffering a significant injury. I think that people are assuming he will. I'm not going to act like it's a lock that he won't. Injuries obviously happen. But I also don't think he's a guy whose body is breaking down. I think he's a guy who has not recovered from injuries as quickly as he did as a youth in his youth, which was instantaneous almost. But I have seen the Lakers. Davis are role players. I have proof of concept of it. And it wasn't a fly. I understand everyone says, oh, it was the bubble. Fine. But they had the best record in the West before the bubble. They ran through the playoffs. And the very next year, with the same team mostly, they had the best record in the West before LeBron got hurt. So I know that can work. I don't think the Lakers are going to be a disaster again the way they were last year because, A, I don't think LeBron and AD are going to get hurt. And B, I think they aren't going to try to keep hitting their head against the wall with Russ. So because of that, if I'm forced to choose between the two, I would say they win the title. They still have 2 of the 10 best players in the sport.
I don't hate your answer. All right, I'm like you. I'm not picking either. I think they make the playoffs, and I think they get beat in the playoffs. Don't get to the finals. But I'm going to go with more likely to miss the playoffs because I'm not believing. I hate to say that they're going to stay healthy. I hope they do. Anthony Davis, after weeks of saying I'm going to play all 82 games, it's the second preseason game when I went back. Yeah, but still, it was a back injury. He was supposed to play hours before the game. Darvin Ham thinks he's playing, and then they have lower back pain. All right, LeBron, Nick, this is age. The age isn't showing in his production. It's showing in the injuries. 3 of his 4 seasons in LA, he's had a significant injury. The one he didn't, they had 3-4 months off. Same thing goes for Anthony Davis, but he had 3-4 months off, and he was able to play the whole year. So I think injury is probably likely to one of their top. I know it's preseason, but they're shooting 29% from 3. All right, after they've been dead last in the league last year, they were 22nd last year. So I don't think they can guard these younger athletic teams. So I think it's more like that. Quickly, where do you think Russ goes? I think they're going to be right there. I just thought you also were going to say this. Why are you right now? I think they're going to miss. I'm not going to talk about getting like 56 games, 80, like 40. Is it nervous? I think there's only 4 teams in the West that we can say definitively are better. The Clippers, the Warriors, the Mavs, those. And there's another 4 that
Hold on, here I come, bro. Hello? Hello? What's up? Not chilling, laying down. Laying down. What you do? You ready, bro? What'd you say, son?
Down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second down and another run with Edmonds. And the ball is knocked out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Slide for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards on the ground. Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Tua. And Hill with it over the middle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A carry for Gibson. He's got it to the 43 here.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Powell. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want, and try for some bigger yardage.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 45. Running 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Running left, here's Edmonds. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the 44, Tua. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Gibson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start here with Gaskin. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
But it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Now left side on the swing pass. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold him for just a short gain.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking to pass. Tua. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. Throw run a little too far. Brings up 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Eric Rowe. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of the tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to make it a 2-score game. Sanders' kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second down throw for Howell. That would complete to Dax Milne. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2nd and 10, Howell. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Faking the handoff, Howell. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
10 cycles.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, and they brought it back to third manageable with that run.
Now get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. To throw is Tua. Forced out to his left.
Damn,
And
Tua.
that is incomplete.
Damn.
Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now, anyone else trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't it?
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Powell to throw. This is caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Jahan Dotson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Hands it off out of the gun across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Hey, bruh, quit sticking my players, bruh. You all here sticking my niggas all game and shit.
On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worse with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off their last drive.
So that was smart.
Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be.
Oh, that's true. He was out of bounds.
You got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are
good game.
On the final play, they get the turnover to seal this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense, and what
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great and slamming the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace spoon goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders, don't hate us. This ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the sci-fi my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a tango, tailor made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed. Not a coca kid, I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. Needed smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's hear we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab, pay what it call for the tab, extra with the band, young Crystal King better add extra on the. I go extra to be great, I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake, I got extras on the I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like
Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down.
But I'm not, gotta keep it down, make sure nobody drown. I'm a brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down.